What is monolithic architecture? Introduction. In the world of software development, architectural patterns play a vital role in designing robust and scalable applications. One such popular architectural pattern is monolithic architecture. In this video, we will delve into the depths of monolithic architecture, exploring its definition, characteristics, advantages, disadvantages, and use cases. So, if you're curious to know more about monolithic architecture, let's dive in. What is monolithic architecture? Monolithic architecture refers to a traditional software design approach where an application is built as a single, self-contained unit. In this architectural style, all the components and functionalities of the application are tightly coupled and interconnected, forming a monolithic structure. The monolithic architecture is characterized by its unified codebase, where all the modules, components, and services are tightly interwoven, making it difficult to separate them. Characteristics of monolithic architecture. Monolithic architecture exhibits several distinct characteristics, which include unified codebase. In a monolithic architecture, the entire application is built using a single codebase, making it easier to develop and deploy. Tight coupling. The components and services within the monolithic structure are tightly coupled, meaning they depend heavily on each other. Scalability challenges. Scaling a monolithic application can be challenging since all the components need to be scaled together. Technology stack dependency. Monolithic architectures often rely on a specific technology stack, making it difficult to adopt new technologies. Limited development agility. Making changes to a monolithic application requires modifying the entire codebase, limiting the development agility. Advantages of monolithic architecture. While monolithic architecture may have its limitations, it also offers several advantages in certain scenarios. Let's explore some of its benefits. 1. Simplified development. With monolithic architecture, developers have the advantage of working with a single codebase, simplifying the development process. This unified structure allows for easier debugging, testing, and maintenance, as everything is in one place. 2. Easy deployment. Since the entire application is bundled as a single unit, deploying a monolithic application is relatively straightforward. This simplicity makes it easier to manage and roll out updates or bug fixes. 3. Minimal overhead. Monolithic architecture has minimal overhead when it comes to intercomponent communication since all the modules share the same memory space. This results in faster communication and improved performance. 4. Mature ecosystem. Given its long-standing presence, monolithic architecture benefits from a mature ecosystem of tools, frameworks, and libraries. This availability of resources makes it easier for developers to find support and solutions for their development needs. Disadvantages of monolithic architecture. Although monolithic architecture has its merits, it also comes with certain drawbacks. Let's explore some of its limitations. 1. Lack of scalability. Scaling a monolithic application can be challenging, especially during periods of high demand. Since all the components are tightly coupled, scaling a specific component without scaling the entire application becomes difficult, resulting in suboptimal resource utilization. 2. Limited technological agility. Monolithic architectures are often built using a specific technology stack, making it challenging to adopt new technologies or upgrade existing ones. This limitation can hinder the ability to leverage the latest advancements in the software development landscape. 3. Reduced fault isolation. In a monolithic architecture, if one component fails or experiences issues, it can impact the entire application. Fault isolation becomes more challenging, as there is a lack of separation between components. 4. Longer development cycles. Modifying or introducing new features in a monolithic application can be time-consuming. Since all the components are tightly coupled, any changes to one part of the application may require modifications to the entire codebase. This can result in longer development cycles and slower time to market. 5. Team collaboration challenges. In a monolithic architecture, multiple teams working on different modules or functionalities may face collaboration challenges. Due to the tight coupling between components, coordination becomes crucial, and changes made by one team may impact the work of others. 6. Limited scalability options. Monolithic architectures often struggle with horizontal scalability, where adding more instances of the application to handle increased load becomes complex. This limitation can hinder the ability to accommodate rapid growth or sudden spikes in user traffic. Use cases for monolithic architecture. While monolithic architecture has certain limitations, it still finds relevance in specific use cases. Here are a few scenarios where monolithic architecture can be suitable. 1. Small to medium-sized applications. Monolithic architecture is well suited for small to medium-sized applications that have relatively straightforward requirements. In such cases, the simplicity and ease of development and deployment outweigh the scalability concerns. 2. Early-stage startups. For startups in their early stages, time to market is often a critical factor. Monolithic architecture allows teams to rapidly develop and deploy an application, focusing on the core functionalities without worrying about complex scaling requirements. 3. Prototyping and proof of concepts. When building prototypes or proof of concepts, monolithic architecture can provide a quick and efficient way to validate ideas. Its simplicity and ease of development make it an attractive choice for experimenting with new concepts. Conclusion. In conclusion, monolithic architecture represents a traditional approach to software development, where the entire application is built as a single, interconnected unit. While it has its advantages, such as simplified development and easy deployment, it also comes with limitations like limited scalability and technological agility. Understanding the specific requirements and constraints of an application is crucial in deciding whether monolithic architecture is the right fit. As the software development landscape continues to evolve, alternative architectural patterns like microservices and serverless are gaining prominence, offering different trade-offs. Ultimately, the choice of architecture should be based on the unique needs and goals of the application. Whether you opt for monolithic architecture or explore other options, it's important to weigh the pros and cons and consider future scalability and maintenance requirements. So, next time you encounter the term monolithic architecture, you'll have a clearer understanding of what it entails. Remember, it refers to the traditional approach of building applications as a single, tightly coupled unit. While it has its merits, it may not be the ideal choice for every situation.